Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Strong Talk. This is the second episode we're filming. I'm Coach John, and today we're going to be talking about self-responsibility. So you might ask, what the hell is that? Self-responsibility? Self-responsibility is understanding your part to play in why shit goes wrong in your daily life. So, a practical example of that would be if you step outside and you get wet and it's raining, you have to understand that it is your choice to step outside without an umbrella, without a raincoat, and not to pay attention to the weather. So you can't really complain, oh shit, I got wet. Oh no, my shoes are ruined or soggy. Or oh no, my drawers are wet. And now I'm gonna make a mess of my car or whatever. So something that might hit a little bit more on the head or more home for this particular podcast or whatever is if you are overweight, if you have trouble walking up the stairs, if you get out of breath very easily, but you still relentlessly slam fried chicken, fries, these sweetened carbonated beverages, a copious amount of snacks and desserts into your face hole, and you wonder why you're overweight and sick, that's also self-responsibility. Understanding that these are choices that you make that are ruining your life. You might not be sick now, but you will get sick later. It might not be today, might not be tomorrow, might not even be next week, might not be this year, but eventually you're gonna get there and you're gonna wonder, well, what the hell happened? Well, it's all the shit you did yesterday. It's all the stuff you did 2 years ago. It's all the parties you went to, all those times you got blackout drunk and decided, I'm gonna eat a whole bucket of KFC. You thought it was a good idea. It's a bad fucking idea. Don't be dumb. So the way that you kind of get around this is you have to step outside your comfort zone. So all the shit that you're doing right now that is not serving you, going to bed way too late, smoking weed, doing a whole bunch of drugs, even playing video games. Like in my case, I would stay up till past midnight. The sun would be rising and I'd still be playing World of Warcraft. I gotta get this. No, that shit didn't serve me and I stopped. What I did is I took it away from myself. I canceled my subscription so that I couldn't engage in that self-destructive behavior. Because the only person who's responsible for you is you. You're very much the architect of your own destiny, whether it be your destruction or for your own gain. So you've got to do things that are gonna push you forward. So instead of eating a whole bunch of KFC, Royal Castle, McDonald's, whatever the hell it is, slamming donut boys and all that other shit into your face, what you're gonna do instead is, instead of that, you're gonna make a grocery list. You're gonna go grocery shopping. You're gonna practice very simple, recipes, and you're gonna screw them up a couple of times. It's gonna taste like shit, but you're eventually gonna get better at it. And that's the only way things are gonna change. You're gonna have to kind of fail forward. So by taking responsibility for your actions, you are changing the outcome. You won't get sick. You won't get out of breath walking up the stairs at work. You won't have people close the elevator door on you because you're too fat and they don't want you standing next to you. Oh, not that fat bitch again. Oh, that fat asshole. Another way that this works is, if you're late every day for work because you keep slamming the snooze button and then your boss chews you out because he's an asshole, you're also the asshole because you don't get up on time. You break that promise to yourself. But by taking action, you're gonna alleviate a lot of those problems. You might have anxiety about this. You might be like, oh gosh, well, where do I start? It doesn't matter. Just start with small things. The absolute smallest thing. If it is as much as canceling a Netflix subscription so you don't binge watch Bridgerton or whatever shit you watch on that stupid platform. Watch a bunch of people dress up and no. That's not worth it. It's not worth your sleep. You don't need that. You can perhaps watch it on the weekend. You put aside time for it. But don't do it on a weekday when you know you're gonna wake up feeling like death. You know you're gonna mash snooze and be like, oh yeah, that Bridgerton episode is great, but my boss is gonna rinse out my fucking ears. If that sounds like you, maybe you should back off on it. But basically, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to change the outcome by changing the very small things that you do. If you're overweight, you need to eat less. You need to find a way to still enjoy it. But you cannot fall back into old habits. You're probably gonna have a couple trips and falls and you're gonna end up eating KFC every now and then, but that's a lot better than every day. It's a lot better than twice a day, 3 days. There's some people who eat that every day, multiple times. For breakfast, they're gonna go and they're gonna have whatever, a bagel with cream cheese and bacon and egg and all that shit. That's like 600 calories, probably more. And then they're gonna have KFC, maybe a 2-piece and fries, that's another 1,000 calories about. And for dinner, it's Wednesday, so they're gonna have a zinger special, and you get 2 for 1. 2 zingers. 2. That's another 1,000 calories. And you're already at 2,600 calories. You haven't walked for the day, you haven't exercised, and you're gonna go and binge watch Netflix and probably slam a whole bunch of snacks into your face. And then wonder why you feel like shit. So, let's reduce the snacking. Let's make better choices about nutrition in general. You don't need to eat KFC every day, but you also don't need to cut it out completely. I'm a big fan of balance. And if you do enjoy a KFC, you should probably find a way to fit that in. So with this balance, if you have no idea how to do it, reach out to me on Instagram. You can even leave a comment here. I have a free macronutrition training manual. I'll send it to you. No cost. Absolutely free. Putting the science back into it, learning more, educating yourself, you can make better decisions. Instead of, well, I don't know where to start. Remove that excuse. So guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode. Make better decisions. If you like the video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know in the comments. If you think this can help somebody that you know, share it with them and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.